And we are live from Bell Gardens, California, as the Linwood Pirates take on the Zacatecas. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday wherever you may be, and get ready for some good baseball. I need help right here I can't be the only one speaking. We have our broadcaster here who's apparently on mute. Introduce yourself.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another beautiful day at the Bell Gardens Sports Complex here at the city of Bell Gardens. I am Dorian Zavala, sitting, of course, with our first baseman of the Linwood Pirates, Mr. Eddie Plasencia. How we doing today? How we feeling about today?
Oh, we're feeling good. We're feeling good. Oh, we got George as the blue. Oh man, all bad. Oh.
So as we get you going for this game today, let me run you through the lineups as we got here today. Starting for the Linwood Pirates, we've got Daniel at catcher, Scott as a center fielder, Miguel as shortstop, Anthony C as left field, Eric on first base, Steve will be the pitching, Anthony M, Edwin, and Emilio close out the roster. We got blue George McDaniel calling the game today behind the plate.
George, your last name McDaniel, you said, correct? Mick Daniel, like Mac Daddy. Like Mac Daddy Daniel. Mac Daddy Daniel.
A great, beautiful day out here again at the Bell Garden Sports Complex as we get you ready for this game. First pitch is just a couple moments away, and we just hope to see as we get close to the playoffs, make sure Linwood continues their winning ways.
The Pirates have one more game after this against Peloteros, so it should be a close, tight race towards the finish line. So this one's going to get underway. See you guys soon.
Good luck out there. So as we get ready for first pitch, you see here they get ending it, and we'll see where this goes. Throughout the game, we'll be giving out shout outs to our sponsors. We thank you for our new uniforms. As you see, they got their City Connect uniforms going on today. And here we go, first pitch underway. And it's a ball. High and outside. The three subs for the Linwood Pirates on the bench are Juan, Eddie, and Noe. And outside, high and outside again. And that's a strike. And low. Amy gets a strike. Full count. Umpire getting an earful from the Pirates bench. A little low on that call, but he gave him the strike. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down he goes. Stepping up to the plate is Scott, our center fielder. Scotty, of course, is riding a 3-game hit streak. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Strike one. Both teams looking to get their footing here quickly. And right down there in the lower section Gets the strike called. 0-2. The pitch. And that's high. It's ball 1. One and two the count. And a swing and a miss and a tip, and he is out. And right away, Linwood with down two outs fairly quickly here in the first inning. Now stepping up to the plate, Miguel, the shortstop for the Pirates. The pitch. And it fouls it off. 1-1. It's a great day for baseball today here. And here's the pitch. And there's the one, a drive to center field. And this one will land off the wall. And it's misplayed by the center fielder. Going on 2, and he will stay at 2. A great start for Miguel here. Anthony C. steps up to the plate now as he looks to drive in Miguel from second base, and strike 1 as he fouls it off. Umpire having a word with the batter. And catches a corner outside. That's 2. 0-2 the count. And that's a ball outside. One and two the count. The pitch. And a dribbler right back up to the pitcher, which is easy routine, and that's 3 outs. One, two, three an inning. Linwood still 0-0.
The pitcher for them is Julian Diaz.
Julian Diaz?
Number 2. And the Zacatecas go through the first unscathed. Julian Diaz left the runner for the Pirates at second.
What's Steve's last name?
Pasquale.
So Steve Pasquale is warming up for us right now. Excited to see how he gets through this game. So we're going to go ahead and do a little shout out right now to some of our sponsors. We want to thank for our new uniforms the law offices of Catalina Garcia, Marv Nation Promotions, All Around Program Services, and MCK Technologies. We thank you guys for all your support.
Shout out to George with them questionable calls behind the plate. I'm joking, relax. Take it easy, man.
We get ready here. Zacatecas sends up their batter. Bottom of the first inning here. Score is still 0-0. And here's a pitch. And it's a strike. Starts off really well. And that's a ball. 1-1 the count. And he catches the outside corner for strike 2. And a dribbler to shortstop. The third baseman will get to it, and they do not get him. He is safe. Runner on first. Zacatecas putting on the pressure on Linwood. Here's the pitch. And a foul ball. Runner was taking off on that one. They're beginning to be aggressive here on the bases early on. There's a pitch, and the runner goes again. Can he get that? Safe at second, and he gets him at first. We're only able to get one. The aggressiveness by Zacatecas gets a runner on second. There the pitch, and there's strike 1. Oh, and 1 the count. The pitch inside, was able to get away from it. 1-1 the count. Runner on second. Outside, 2-1 to count. The pitch, swing and a miss. Counts even at 2-2. And you can't help but tell the aggressiveness of how they're attacking this pitcher going. Starting the game. This one is on foul territory, and it will. Yes, he did. He caught it. Caught it in foul territory.
I'm coming up there. Don't land that whole roll. Get them 45.
And that's 2 outs now, with the runner still at second.
Two, play by 1.
The pitch, and questionable call on that one. That was outside, but he gets the call. 0-1 the count. And the swing pops it up to the infield to the first baseman. Routine out, and that will do it for the first inning. They leave the runner stranded on second, but it's still 0-0. And of course, again, we can't thank enough our sponsors for hooking us up with our fly uniforms today. As you see them wearing their city, as they call it, their City Connect uniforms, Los Piratas across their chest. A couple things of our sponsors. Any car accidents, any legal trouble, go ahead and call the offices, the law offices of Catalina. They will get you squared out. And of course, and for all your boxing information, boxing news, and everything, follow Marv Nation. Beautiful day here at Bell Garden Sports Complex. Nice sunny day as we continue our coverage of our Sunday Rec League here at Bell Gardens. So throughout the day today, we will be updating you on scores around. As we know, there's NBA playoffs, there's NHL playoffs, the Dodgers running route on the Cubs. Got a lot of scores, and we'll be updating you throughout the game. But as we step back in, we're ready to go as the second inning's about to begin. And the pitch. And strike one. Right off the bat, you're noticing how Linwood isn't as aggressive. And as soon as I say that, dribbler to second base, routine out, one away. But again, as I was mentioning, it seems like they're not being as aggressive as Zacatecas is on the pitches. They're taking their time, choosing the pitches they want to hit. A strategy they hope pays off. The pitch. And the strike. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. And it gets through. Great. It got through the infield into center field, and he gets on the base. It almost seemed like the second baseman was going to get to it, but it just goes right under him. And Linwood is in business. There's a pitch inside, but he gets the call. Questionable call again. And he swings at it. 0-2 the count. Waiting for the pitch. Pitcher glances at the first and the throw, and it's outside. And a swing and a miss. Down to their two, and of course, as you guys know, league rules here in Sunday Rec League, somebody subs in for the pitcher when he is on base. So we see the change in the runners. Does not mean the pitcher's out. It just means he doesn't get to run. He doesn't need to run when there's somebody already available for him. 1-0 the count. And a dribbler right down, and That'll do it. 1, 2, 3. They leave a runner stranded. It's still 0-0.
And the Pirates leave a runner at first, unable to move him over to second. Diaz for the Zacatecas, cruise control at the moment. Pirates need to get somebody third and then bring him home.
They're showing way more aggressiveness on the base pads and at their swings. Linwood is more taking the approach of picking and choosing what they want to swing at and when they want to run. Two different styles of play so far here in the first inning and a half. We'll see how this game continues to unfold.
Ty, if you're watching, get back to work. Gonna do a little roll call here. Playing catcher is Shawnee. At first, Emilio Garcia. At second, we have Anthony. Shortstop, we have Mikey. At third, we have Edwin. At left center, I believe it's Garcia, Eric. Center, we have Scotty. And right, we have Cortez. And of course, with the rock, Stevie. And a little grounder to Edwin. Edwin recovers to first for the first out.
Wow, went away.
What's going on, George? I have to interview George in between innings here. See what's going on with this strike zone here.
Well, when you have to create a strike zone from a boulder, it tends to change a little bit. And the pitch, and that was low. 0-1.
Stevie with the windup. Right up to
Right
center,
down
right
the
to him. Gets
middle,
through.
and it goes through the infield.
Right up the middle to Steve. A little slow reaction. It's hard to react to those when you're in a stride. Did the best he could. Mikey tried to back him up. Got through the middle. Runner at first. Strike. Number 22 up at the plate for Zacatecas. Wind up. Ball. Strike on the outside corner. Looks like George is calling them both ways. Wind up.
God, swinging, strike 3.
It's 2 outs.
Both pitchers showing dominance here in the early parts of the game. Here's the pitch.
Wind up. Strike to number 1 for the Zacatecas. Runner at first. Strike 2. 0-2. And 2 outs. Runner at first for Zacatecas.
Another questionable call by the umpire. That one seemed a little too outside.
High and outside. High and in for Steve here. Trying to get him off the plate perhaps. Ahead of the count. 0-2. I mean 1-2. Trapper pop up. Second baseman and calling for it. Now the first baseman waits him off for the third out.
1-2-3 is the inning. Still 0-0. And of course, that's our guy Eddie Plasencia, who's gonna be in and out of the broadcast here today. Gonna be lending us out a hand. But as we said before, there's a lot of playoff games happening today, and a couple updates I'm about to give you. Big games happening right now. Of course, in the NBA, Game 4 between Cleveland and Toronto. Right now, it's in the third. Cleveland's up 54-48, trying to take a commanding 3-1 series lead over the Toronto Raptors. Later on, of course, we have the Spurs and the Trailblazers, Celtics and 76ers, and of course the big game, the Lakers and the Rockets later on. So that's on basketball happening today. Of course, yesterday we had some big action in the NBA as well, taking you to the NBA game between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Denver Nuggets, and towards the end, of course, McDaniels doing a questionable thing, scoring while nobody else was playing defense in the last closing seconds of the game. Started off a little squabble between two teams. Of course, players left the bench, so there might be some suspensions coming a long way, but we'll get you more in that as we go along. As we continue now this game, here we go. And that's a strike. Here's a windup. And that's a ball. So questionable strike zone here in the early part of this game. Players can't figure out where the ball's going to go or where the strike zone is to stay off of it. There you see the swing there, foul tipped, 1-2 the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And time by the batter. Trying to adjust his gloves and gets back in there. The pitch. And another foul ball. So he's trying to time it. Of course, Zacatecas pitcher is throwing rockets right now. It's going to be hard to kind of get. And he hit him. Pitched it a little too inside, hits him in the forearm, takes his base, and we continue on. Linwood has a run now on first, and they hope to maybe capitalize on this. And that's a ball. One and on the count. No outs here. Top of the third inning. Showing bunt. Pulls it off again. That's the ball two. He's showing bunt, but pulls out. And it's worked so far. 2-0 the count. The pitch. And he tips it off. 2-1. And here's a pitch. And a pop-up to second base. Shortstop pulls him off. 1 away. Scotty stepping up to the plate. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And 1 the count. Pitcher glances at first, throws. And Scotty pops it up to the foul territory in third base. Will he get it? Yes, he will. 2 outs as the inning here moves quickly for Linwood. So far, it's been a dominant pitching performance by both pitchers here today. And another dribbler, third base. He'll get it. Routine, 3 outs. And that's the end of the top of the third. It's still 0-0 here. And of course, as we get you back, let me continue updating you on the other scores. Of course, right now, for all my soccer fans, right now we have Juventus and Milan. Right now it's 0-0 on that. And it looks like we're going to get a little visit.
And I'm back. Did you miss me, Ty? I know you did. I know you're listening, Ty. I wish you were here. The team misses you. No homo. And Stevie back out for the Pirates. And this pitcher's duel thus far.
Both pitchers throwing white smoke here today, making it very difficult for both teams to get going. They've got a couple runners, but they've left them stranded so far. So we'll see how it goes here for Zacatecas in the bottom of the third inning.
We have Diaz at the plate, the pitcher, trying to help his situation here. Let's see what Steve has for him with the windup. Strike. Wind up. And they appeal, and the first base blue says he went around. For Diaz at the plate, 0-2. He's behind on the count with the windup. And the strike for the K.
And that at-bat was typical for a pitcher. 1, 2, 3, get in and out.
Stevie smiling out there. He's feeling himself with number 13 for Zacatecas to the plate. Wind up. And he corrects it to first for the second out. Recorded at first.
Routine play for the second baseman makes it look easy there. 2 outs already for Zacatecas. Stevie trying to make this easy and quick.
And if there's any kids watching, shout out to Shawnee at behind the plate on that routine play. He still went to go cover first in case any mishaps. Routine fundamentals. Shout out to him for any kids watching. Fundamentals count. Ball for number 99 at the plate. Wind up. Oh, and he gets a hold of that one, but it's going out of, it's foul. So even it out, 1-1.
Was early on that swing right there.
Number 99 gets back in the box for Zacatecas. Wind up. Ow. Number 99 is wearing pinstripes. Wearing number 99. He might be a Yankee fan. If I was a betting man, I'd say he was a Yankee fan. Wind up. And he gets a hold of it. Says, oh, and he gets by through Mikey at short. Zacatecas with runner at first. Extending the inning with 2 outs.
Great at bat. They didn't try to do too much. Just put the bat on the ball and got on base.
Got like 15 viewers.
That's probably some of my office people, bro.
Time to take a picture of that if they're watching. I'll be dope to put on the gram. And Stevie with the windup. And he cracks the center. Scotty comes in on it for the 3rd out.
Routine 1, 2, 3 here. It's at the end of the 3rd inning. It's still 0-0. And of course, here in the Bell Garden Sports Complex, it's a family affair here. As we look around here, both teams have their family members out here cheering them on. There's also some of the players from the team from the game from before still hanging around here cheering on. It's a good day to come and watch baseball. If you guys are in here trying to kill some time, trying to have some fun, come on out to the Bell Garden Sports Complex here in Bell Gardens. Join us for some baseball fun. Of course, the score here is still 0-0. And we get ready for this. Get ready for the top of the 4th inning. Game going pretty fast here. Already in the top of the 4th. 0-0 the score. Both teams have gotten batters on base, but have not been able to bring them in. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. And a great contact there, straight to center field. The center fielder had it, lost it, then had it again. And a routine fly out right there. Sun kind of making it a little bit difficult for the center fielder to capture that, but he got it. And outside. And the pitch. Fouls it off. Counts even at 1-1. Here's a pitch. Great contact, and what a stab by the 3rd baseman. What a stab right there. Great defensive play by the 3rd baseman for Zacatecas, and takes away a hit for Linwood right now. And as I'm saying, it is a pitcher's duel and a defensive battle out here. The batters are trying to get things going, but both teams playing well. And the strike. Here's a pitch. And makes contact right down the center field. And Linwood gets going here. So Steve helping out his cause as a pitcher. Gets a hit, gets a man on base. And now he's hoping his teammates can go ahead and bring in that run. Give him some sort of cushion moving forward. pitch. Strike one. Kind of chased it right there on the outside. It was a little, about I want to say half a foot outside. Gave it a chase. That one foul tipped. 0-2 the count. Takes a look at first. The pitch. And outside. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Outside again and evens the count. The difference in batting strategies here by both teams as we continue to see Linwood is, and he cracks that one, but it's a routine out. 1, 2, 3, inning over. Still 0-0.
Yeah, I know how to work this. You don't have that baby dancing over here. Yes, sir.
And as we continue here on, we also want to welcome everybody here at the Bell Garden Sports Complex for allowing us to come and play here every Sunday. Great fields out here for soccer, for baseball. Come on out and check the sports complex out. It's a great place to come and visit. As we get ready here for the bottom of the fourth. And the windup. And catches the outside corner for strike one. The pitch. Outside. 1-1 the count as we're joined back by Big Eddie. Big Eddie, what'd you think about that stab in third base?
The what? I'm sorry?
The defensive play by Zacatecas on third base.
Oh, man. You know, sometimes it be like that. Sometimes you got to be better than your other teammate. That's the game.
And the pitch. Pops it up. Out of play.
Two and two, no outs.
Bottom of the fourth.
Stevie with the windup.
And outside.
Outside had a nice little dip at the end there, but it was outside the box.
Full count.
Wind up.
Pops it up again.
And we'll reset and do it all over again. What's up, Godba? I love you. Mucho, mucho. Mucho, mucho.
Joined here by Big Eddie's little son. And a swing and a miss. And that strike out number one.
Stevie looking like he's on his A game today.
Great little sweeping curve right there.
And he cracks
And
it, gets through.
Gets through the infield.
Whoops. You're gonna give me a hug?
So we continue on here. And the pitch. Continues to stare at first.
Looked like number 77 wasn't ready. Or it could have been his strategy. I don't know. High. 2-0 with 1 out, a runner at first.
Zacatecas again with the runner trying to be aggressive. Trying to advance that runner as on contact. And he pops it up. Routine fly ball.
Shortstop calls for it for the second out. Two outs here in the top of the fourth. Stevie with the windup.
Catches that outside corner. Beautiful pitch.
Nice little dip there. I don't know if you can see that at home. Nice little dip there. Up the middle, and
it got through. Batter was able to time that pitch again as he threw it again. It was like a sweeping curve that dips at the end. Was dipping right at that same corner again, and he was able to make contact with it this time.
Zacatecas cooking up right now. The runner at second and first with 2 outs, trying to extend this. Big number 22 comes up to the plate for Zacatecas here. Trying to extend it, possibly cause some damage.
Pitch. Outside.
And Shawnee wants to go talk to Stevie, get on the same page here.
I think it's more about trying to make sure that pitch doesn't end up in the same spot.
I think so as well. Now a word from the sponsors. Did you know that the McRib is back? What? The McRib is back? The McRib's back? I'm loving it. And apparently the McRib is back. There it is, and
right
Edwin gets through him.
Goes through.
It's gonna bring one. The runner stops at third and at second. Zacatecas strike first. Gets just underneath my boy Edwin. Good attempt there, but got right underneath him. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. Wind up. Strike. Wind up. And to the back.
For our viewers there, they got a first look at a foul ball going straight at him. Into the count. That's high. 1-2 the count.
Wind up. Cracks it foul. Just out of reach of the third baseman. Edwin playing a little closer to the line this at bat here after that last one got through him. Wind up. And popped up. Shorts calls for it. Mikey gets underneath it, coming in on him. And for the third out, but the damage has been done. Zacatecas strike first with that double from number 22, I believe. Hit that double to bring in one.
We head to the fifth. Zacatecas leads it 1-0. And now our word from our sponsors again.
You got me off guard with that one.
So out here, we're done. Almost about halfway through the game. 1-0 the score. One of our sponsors, of course, is MKC Technologies. For any of your needs, for any of your security needs, systems, or anything like that, go ahead and contact MCK Technologies.
They do commercial, residential, mobile, whatever you need. They work on Sundays. They work on Mondays. 365, even on leap year.
They don't take time off because crime doesn't take a time off.
What are you looking at, Garcia? So what are you looking at? And Garcia here came to say hello to his son. We have little baby EJ here in the stands. It's always a family affair for the Linwood Pirates here.
Now we have the third base coach.
Johnny's at third. Last week he had a real suspect call. He was waving a pirate home when he should have called the stop, and he got caught for that at third out. But here we are with this one. Leading off is Edwin. 1-0, no outs. Wind up. Down the middle. 1-1. Wind up. And he cracks it. And the center calls for it and gets underneath it for the first out.
The Sun making it a little bit difficult for these routine fly balls.
At the plate now we got big number 27, Emilio Milo Garcia. Checking in. See what he can do. Wind up, Diaz. And it
Just
breaks
outside.
Diaz gets the call. Wind up. 2-0 to Big Garcia.
Both of those pitches just missing off the plate. Maybe fatigue setting in now.
Down the middle. 2-1, 1 out. Wind up. There it is. He gets a hold of it, but it goes foul. Out of play.
A little early on that swing right there. Able to catch everything, but just met it a little too early on that swing.
Evens it out at 2-2 with 1 out. Diaz gets the pitch. Wind up. Oh, and he gets one. It could be a no to
Oh!
It looked like the left fielder didn't know to keep going back or come in on it. Last minute, got underneath it at the tracks for the second out.
The Sun definitely played a role on that. It looks like he didn't catch it again until he got onto the shade and was able to see it again. Outfielders should be wearing sunglasses during days like today.
Shawnee calls for time at the plate. Wants to regroup. 2 outs for the Pirates here. Wind up. And he strikes. Oh, and
Routine ground ball. And then
third
1, 2,
out.
3 inning. Halfway home. Zacatecas leads it 1-0. So let's get you guys going here at the update you with the playoffs. Of course, the big game later on today, the Lakers and the Rockets. Lakers look to close out the series out in Houston. As we all know, Big Eddie's a Clippers fan, so how does it feel to see Big Brother in the playoffs again?
Yeah, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I root for Los Angeles. So if the Clippers aren't in, I want the Lakers to go far. We'll see who they face in the next round. And yeah, well, Johnny over here saluting to the camera. He thinks it's still Pride Week, but that was last month, sir. So yeah, Lakers. Hopefully they sweep tonight, and hopefully they can compete the next round. I don't foresee it, but hey,
that's the big thing. The big question heading into if they're able to get through this round, how they gonna fare in the next round against? And it looks like they might be getting OKC, so it might be a one and done thing for the Lakers.
Got LeBron, old LeBron.
I mean, you can run to that well only at certain times until it runs dry.
Yeah, we talking about you, George. We talking about you. Oh, George says he's going to go on YouTube and file a complaint. And here we go. Bottom of the fifth, Stevie back out with the rock. Wind up. And a little chipper. Looks like it's off his foot there. And Diaz, the pitcher here, trying to help himself out. Wind up. Oh, and it could be trouble, but and he got it.
Right fielder gets right under it. Great defensive play by the right fielder right there.
Cortez got underneath that. I thought it was going to be trouble, to be honest.
Who's drinking beer and dropping it, bro?
Really? 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 No. Hey, we're going to interview a narc next. This guy comes in. What do you have to say for yourself, sir?
Call 911.
Wow. Wow. Just wow. Sometimes you just gotta laugh it off and say wow.
Oh man.
Stevie with the windup. Would you get out of here? Get out of here. No. Get out of here, narc. Fucking guy. Wind up. And a strike. 2-2 evens it out there with 1 out for Stevie. Big number 13 for Zacatecas at the plate. Out, just out, and it's a full count with 1 out. Let's see what Stevie throws here.
That last pitch looked like he slipped out of his hands, didn't get full grip, and that
Ripsey
one fouls
goes
it.
foul. Number 13.
Count stays,
All over the pitches.
count
An
stays
off
full
speed.
at 3-2.
An off speed here should do it. Oh, and for the strike.
Ooh.
2 outs.
Beautiful pitch on the lower inside corner, making him chase it. Could not catch up to that heat.
Checking in at the plate, number 99. Wind up. Oh, and he cracks the first pitch. Gonna be. Oh,
And a great defensive play at center field.
Scotty's a rabbit out there. He got that speed. Honestly, I thought it was going to drop, and he just came out of nowhere like a bull in a china shop for that one.
That's the end of the 5th inning. Still 1-0. Our big man right here steps off for a little bit, heads into the dugout. What a great defensive play right there at center field. Catches it, ends the inning and the threat. Still 1-0 here. And of course, also we want to mention Pantone 294. If you guys are interested in that, look into it. That's for all your Dodger needs. Going to games, going to everything. We will also be giving you guys some updates on a baseball trip. They will be heading down to Tijuana, as longtime Dodger Justin Turner will make his debut with the Toros of Tijuana. And of course, the Click is heading out there. We'll talk more of that on the next inning coming out, as well as we'll talk about yesterday's blowout win by the Dodgers over the Cubs. And here's the pitch. Low and inside for ball 1. Game's moving pretty fast. And a great hit right there. Gets through the infield, and that is... attempted to get him out, could not do it. Linwood with a runner on base. The pitch. And he makes contact with it, and that one will fall into the glove of the first. The runner makes it back to first in time. Here's a pitch. Catches the outside corner. Strike 1. A big lead there by Scotty on first. Fouls. Cortez fouls it off. 0-2 the count. And this is where Linwood has to begin getting aggressive in the baseball pads. They have to start moving runners if they want to get that run across. The pitch. Digs it from under there and falls into center field. Runner safe, and he misses. It mishandles that pitch, but the runners do not move. They stay put. Runners now on first and second with only 1 out, and Linwood begins to cook here. Linwood, of course, has had runners on base before in the innings past, but was not able to capitalize on them. Maybe they can do it here. The pitch. And they call time by the catcher. They're continuing here. They're trying to see what exactly the runners are going to do. Are they going in contact? Doesn't look like they are. And there's a hit. And he catches it. And it's a double play to end the inning. Zacatecas gets lucky on that one. Linwood leaves 2 on base. The end of the top of the 6th. It's still 1-0. Of course, as we go back to talk to you guys here between innings, and of course what we were talking earlier about the Lakers and their chances, we move on to the Dodgers now. And of course, the blowout win yesterday by the Dodgers, winning 14-4, ending the Cubs' 10-game win streak. And of course, the big storyline in this series, of course, is the comments by Pete Crow Armstrong and saying how Dodger fans are not real baseball fans. Well, let's just say he did not have a good game yesterday at Dodger Stadium. Whiffed on most pitches thrown at him. Struck out each at bat. And had a questionable type of action, or I guess if you want to call it type of defensive play, where he was trying to catch a ball by leaping for it when he still had room to run and try to get it. It was just a weird sequence yesterday on his part. Didn't do well the first two games. Let's see how he does today at Dodger Stadium. Of course, the Dodgers also stopping that little skid they had going on by winning last night, but they're still struggling, having lost 6 of their last 9 games. So a little bit of a struggle for the boys in blue, but they continue to move forward. I mean, it's early in the season. We're still in April, going into May, so the panic button isn't really open for Dodgers. But as we step back in here, we're going to get the start of the 6th inning underway. Zacatecas looking to build on that 1-0 lead. And he hits that one deep, but it's playable for center field, and that's 1 away. First pitch swinging right there. Family out here having fun. And that one was low, went through the bottom of the catcher. The pitch inside, was able to get away from him, but it's catches the outside corner on that one. And he gets contact on that one to right field. Right fielder settles under it, and that's out number 2. Quick 2 outs here by Linwood. Trying to maintain and make sure that they keep it close. Just low for ball 1. Stevie, of course, on pitch 58. That is beat 59 right there. That's now 2-0. Maybe fatigue starting to set in. And a little low and outside. 3-0 the count. And he catches that outside corner. 3-1 now the count. Trying to keep the runner off. The pitch. catches that outside corner, and now the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Piratas trying to keep this a 1-score game, trying to end it here. And he pops it up. Shortstop, and they got it, and that's the inning. And they continue. It continues to be a 1-score game. Linwood chasing 1-0. So again, in between innings, we'll be keeping you updated on the games going on. And as we check in the sports going on right now. With 2 minutes and 34 seconds left in the fourth, Cleveland, it's a tight ball game. Cleveland leads it by 2, 84-82. Trying to get that 3-1 series lead. Of course, earlier today, Chelsea beating Leicester City 1-0. Enzo Fernandez scores a goal, the winning goal for Chelsea. And then the big news here breaking out right now: Wembanyama clears protocol and will be available for Game 4. So that's a good sign for the Spurs heading into tonight. As we begin here, the top of the 7th inning. Pirates pitcher Stevie coming up to bat. Here's the pitch. And he gets plunked on the first hit. Right away gets him on first.
All right. You know, when you start talking, things get crazy. Come on now. Don't get crazy. See this guy here, bro, figure out. No, I got some sauce. I need it right here.
So the fans giving it to the umpire right here. All in fun, of course. And that's a nice cut right there. Fouls it off. All day he's been trying to time that pitch. And it seems like as we're getting closer to the end, he's starting to get a hang of where that pitch is going to go. And just outside, 1-1 the count. Fans here starting to get into the game, getting a little bit louder now. And that one gets him inside, just ties him up, gets the end of the bat by the hands and pops him out. Great pitch right there. Zacatecas pitcher continues his dominance here today. And that one routine. First gets one. And that'll be the double play there. 1-2-3 inning for Zacatecas. Linwood continues to trail 1-0 here. Of course, as we were talking before, The game gets more fun when you come out and play. For all your sporting needs, go to Dick's Sporting Goods. Baseball gloves, bats, jerseys, hats, anything you need, Dick's Sporting Goods. We continue to look on the dugout, and the Linwood Pirates players are trying to motivate themselves, try and get this game and get a run across. The fans, of course, are trying to do the same thing. We continue on here, and now we're getting joined again by my partner in crime, Big Eddie Plasencia.
Damn, dog. Where'd you find this? And I'm back like I never left.
What's up, guys?
And here comes the narc. Sure enough, he's wearing a wire. Watch what you say, watch what you do.
Yeah, be careful around me.
And that is the voice of Noe. Big Forehead Noe. Noe, why don't you tell the crowd, how'd you get the nickname Big Forehead Noe?
So I guess we're at Mijo's wedding, and then somebody commented that I had a big forehead.
Someone on the gram said, hey, that guy has a big forehead.
Yeah,
And
Milo was bald.
and,
I got called for a big forehead.
and the name stuck ever since. Let's get back to this one. We have big number 7-7 at the plate for Azteca, for Zacatecas. Strike.
Adrian, over here, baby.
You moved the scoreboard to the top?
Nah, I moved itself. I didn't move anything. It just moved itself.
A narc did it, bro.
I'm like,
Wind up. Let me try to move real quick.
I didn't even notice it moved. And the pitch. And I way outside right there. Could not handle that curveball. 1-0 the count. The pitch. Way inside now. 2-0. Questions begin to come in as is Stevie getting tired up on that hill? Pops it up to left field, playable. Excuse me, to right field, and it goes out of play. 2-1 to count.
There you go.
2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch.
High for the 3-1 with a 1 out. And Stevie here with the rock. I got everything correct right there with the count and everything. All right. Strike for the full count. Full count with 1 out. Stevie with the wind up. And Kerr gets through. Scotty to Mikey. Runner at first. 1 out.
That one, of course, was left right in the middle of the plate. So he was able to maneuver that out there.
Wind up. Wind up. Ball 1-0. 1 out.
Low and inside on that one.
And the Pirates fans are unhappy with what they're seeing here. Should be up. Second baseman Anthony calling for it. Left charges. Cortez calls him off for the second out.
The sun making it really difficult for these routine pop-ups. Bright sunny day out here at Bell Garden Sports Complex. Linwood trailing on this one, 1-0. Bottom of the 7th.
1-0. George
That's
calls that
1-0.
high. Runner at first. 2 outs.
Fan screaming that the umpire needs to get his eyes checked.
2-0. 2 outs. Zacatecas with the runner at first. Here comes the windup. There it is for the first strike.
Beautiful sinker on that one.
2-1 with 2 outs. Runner at first.
That pitch had great sinking motion as it got to the plate. Catches that one.
And he evens it out. Deuces across the board. 2-2 with 2 outs. Runner at first.
Great strategy by Stevie. Staying low, and then came up high with that one.
And to the fence. We'll reset and do it all over.
Count still 2-2. So any strategy changes happening at going into next inning?
We just got to stay aggressive. Just stay aggressive and hungry, and that's all we can do. And there's the
Beautiful
third.
pitch upstairs. Gets the out. Inning over. Still 1-0 here at Bell Garden Sports Complex.
Let's talk to some of the fans, see what they got to say about this game so far. Let's see. We're here with the fans. What do you have to say? What do you see so far from the Linwood Pirates?
They're pretty good today. They just got to wake up them bats, that's all. Get some hits together. Get the hit train going on.
Got to get them hits together. Let's see the next fan. What do you got to say?
They're leaving too many people on, and they need to stop hitting it to double plays. Use the fucking bat to hit somewhere in the damn gap or something. Get it together.
Whoa! They say get it together. Let's see what the next fan has to say.
They're coming.
Say
I don't know
something.
nothing about baseball, but they need to play better. Considering these new uniforms they got.
Say, why you got them new uniforms if you ain't gonna do Nathan? Let's see. We have some more fans over here. Hold on. What do you have to say so far?
So far, it's been really good, but they need to start batting.
Got to start batting. It looks like everyone says they got to start batting.
Pip down! Pip in distress! Donna!
Pip in distress. Hold on, we got one more. And they're running away. They don't want to say nothing mean. I guess the old saying, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. And here we go. Pirates.
The fans would much rather say their comments anonymously.
There we go. Big Garcia, number 27, checks into the batter's box. Have a feeling he has some razzle-dazzle coming.
Got to move in quick. 6 outs remain. Trying to get that run back.
Wind up. Oh, and he hacks at the first one. And there should be room. First baseman gets underneath it. And the first out in foul territory.
Wynn kept that one inside in playing field for the first out.
I'll tell you this, the Linwood Pirates have to do a better job of better at bats. Got to get on base.
Well, they
Gotta
gotta
move them over.
They gotta get something going, man. 5 outs left.
Shawnee checking in. Diaz still in the game with the windup. And a ball low.
Zacatecas pitch has been very dominant today.
Low again, 2-0. Shawnee ahead of the count. Hitters count here. Should be something he could hit. And it's a strike. Just out, but just enough to paint the strike. 2-1. Wind up. And he gets a hold of that one there. The left. Oh, off the wall. Shawnee going to second. Slides in there and is saved. Whammy. Number 22, Shawnee with a nice hit.
Beautiful hit there by Shawnee. And of course, just like the fly ball from the batter before, the wind kept it in play. This one, the wind keeps in play because that should have been out. Wind blowing from center field in, so that kind of caused it a little bit to stay in play.
Wind up, and Scotty with the first pitch going back. Center gets underneath it, should be a tag up. And he's charging, and he's safe at third. Shawnee with the tag up on that Scotty fly out to right field. What? Oh.
What?
No. He's a catcher, so with 2 outs. Hey. Everybody calm down. And Mikey checks in. Got the runner at third with Scotty there. Diaz for the Zacatecas still out there.
Tying run 90 feet away.
And first pitch just out the line to third. Pirates need to cash in here. The fans are getting restless. They want to see something. They want to see signs of life.
Pirates bench getting a little restless as well.
There you go. Mikey with a 0-1, 2 outs. Scotty at third. He got speed too. And he cracks that one. The center should hover underneath it. Looks like it's the third out of the inning, and Pirates leave Scotty at third. Oh, it's not how you win ball games, guys. Not how we win ball games.
Good thing is it's still one score game here heading into the bottom of the 8th. Zacatecas, of course, trying to maintain that lead. Maybe add another one or two more insurance runs here heading into the bottom of the 8th inning. Trying to make it difficult for Linwood in the top of the 9th to tie it. Again, but we have to mention a great pitching performance by the Zacatecas pitcher today. It's completely dominating, as well as Stevie for the Pirates. He's also been very, very dominant. Except for that one run that came in, he's kept everything at bay and perfect. So, as the game is coming to an end, we're trying to see what can Linwood do to get their bats going. Had an excellent chance right there to get a runner in 90 feet away. Just got under that last pitch and popped it up. And here we go as we get the bottom of the 8th going. Here's the pitch. Catches that outside corner, strike one. And he just caught that. Fouls it off, 0-2. popped up.
Heads up.
Still 0-2 the count. And he fouls it off again. So of course, he's trying to help himself by trying to get on base, trying to get his team going so he has a chance to close it out next inning. 0-2 the count. And he gets a good one there. And he gets it out to left field. And he is going to get 2 on that one. Helping out his cause here. Zacatecas pitcher gets a beautiful moonshot out off the wall in left. Off the wall in left field. Able to get himself into scoring position here. And now Zacatecas looks to get a couple insurance runs in here. Try to put this game away here in the 8th. Strike one. Runner on second, nobody out, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-1 the count. And a bunt to extend the runner, and he mishandles it, but gets him at first. Could not handle the pitch correctly to get him at third, but was still able enough to get him at first. Great play right there by the pitcher, Stevie. And now the runner 90 feet away from that insurance run. And now Aaron Fudge stepping in. And time called by the... And they're going to meet. Meeting of the minds here at the mound. And the pitch outside, 1-0 the count. Wants to give him something that he'll ground it while still able to keep the runner in third. Outside, 2-0 the count. Stevie, of course, trying to set up something to make sure he either grounds it, keep the runner at third, or strike out. Ooh, he got that one deep. And it's a foul ball. And he just barely missed. He got all of that one, but was just a tad early on that swing. Was looking to just put that game away right there. Two and 1 to count with 1 out. Runner on third, 90 feet away. And pitch is low. 3-1 the count now. Stevie doing great all game long, just getting into some trouble here in the bottom of the 8th. Catches that outside corner and makes the catch. count is now full. 3-2 with 1 out. And he misses it, and he puts the runner on first. And fans and players begin to get on the ump. So it's not out of play yet still. We can still get that double play here. Runner goes. And he's safe. Steals second, so that double play is out of the question now. Puts more pressure now on Stevie to try and get out of this inning without giving up any runs. Here's the pitch. Pops it up. Out of play, and it falls out of play. Trying to get their players in position here. The pitch. And he fouls it off. One and two. And he just missed it. Even count, 2-2. And inside, almost hits him, but is able to get out of it. Full count now at 3-2. The pitch. Outside, and now the bases are loaded with only 1 out. And the fans are giving it to the home plate umpire here. They want corner. Strategy talk done. Here we go. Zacatecas on the verge of scoring runs. There it is. There's one. There's two, and they get out of the inning. How about that? They leave them loaded. No runs come in. It's still 1-0 heading into the top of the ninth. Last 3 outs for Linwood to get this going. Fans beginning to get involved now in this game as Linwood's now on their last three outs to try and get this game into extras, or possibly even taking it if they're able to get 2 runs in. But again, it's been a dominating game, a great pitching duel by both pitchers here today. Stevie getting out of that bases loaded jam. And the Zacatecas pitcher completely in charge of his game. And he looks like he's going to close out this game as he's still on the mound and he's coming out for 1 more inning. So he's not done yet. His pitch count, of course, is pretty high up there. It's already at 58 pitches. Stevie's count's at 65. And welcome back. And as we get close here to begin this top of the ninth again, Linwood down to their last 3 outs here, trying to tie this game or possibly take the lead here. Here's the pitch. Catches the outside corner, strike one, and the fans begin to give it to the umpire here. Here's the pitch. And he tips it off. 0-2 the count. Of course, my partner on the booth, Big Eddie Plasencia, hanging out there as a first base coach, I'm sorry. And here's the pitch. Outside. And this one right down the middle, and Cortez gets on the base. And Linwood is in business here in the top of the ninth. Fans pleading with the Linwood Pirates. Just simple tactics. Get on base, simple tactics. Here's a pitch. Way outside for ball one. And the windup looks at the first. And he tips it just behind it. Counts even at 1-1. Here's a pitch. And he fouls it off. 1-2 the count. The pitch. And he fouls it right back. Still 1-2. The pitch. And he eats him up on that one, but it falls, and they're just going to get the lead runner there. Runner stays safe on first, but get the other one out. One out. And they just basically exchange runners at first. Beautiful pitch, though. It ate him up. That's why you had that ball just go a little bit prior to the outside infield. And right down the middle, strike one. Steve trying to keep his team alive here. Great job last inning keeping them from scoring, and then here 0-2 falls behind quickly.
We just need a head, Steve. Come on, let's just get ahead. Let's make contact. Come on.
And the windup. And outside. Trying to find his pitch, and I think the pitch that he wants is more on the inside of the plate. Gets it perfectly right there. Hits the no interference call, as you know, umpires cannot be called interfered.
Take him out, bro.
He wants to go. He gonna be right here with me.
If I should have taken him out, just need a hand and get that hand on the right. Come on, just hit the head. Just the head.
Runner on first and second. 1 out. Linwood trying to get that's runner on second home. And a beautiful hit there, but it's going to land right at his glove. And a great defensive play by the left fielder for Zacatecas. Gets it, and now that's 2 outs for Linwood as they now have 1 left to try and make something happen. The windup. And right down the middle for strike 1. Of course, again, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors today for these great uniforms we got going on. The pitch, and he gets it, and will it get there? No, it won't, and that will do it. And the final score here, Linwood drops this one 1-0. A great pitching duel by both pitchers here. A complete game by Julian for Zacatecas. Join us next week as Linwood will be right back here as they face their last opponent before the playoffs begin. I hope you join us here. Again, thank you to our sponsors, the law offices of Karina Cortez. Thank you to our sponsor, Kate.
Another wife don't bother. That's it. Thank you. I didn't give you all the ones. No. She said, who the hell gave you the ones? Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. All right, boys. Thank you. See you guys.
Again, sorry about that. So we want to thank our sponsors here today, the law offices of Catalina Garcia, the Marv Nation Boxing Promotion, All Around Program Services, and MCK Technologies. I want to thank all of you for joining us here today. Again, we will be here next week, next Sunday here, as the final game of the season before the playoffs start. Once again, the final score here today, Linwood 0. Real Zacatecas 1. Thank you for joining us all and have a great day.